Soca is a huge genre in the Caribbean and it's not recognized internationally.
Nailah Blackman, you're bringing the heat on the BG show.
Whenever I have a side chick or like a side guy, I always tell them there's room for growth. Like, you can be the main.
I was just in the studio with Nailah Blackman. Gosh, is she beautiful.
What do you make of what he had to say about you?
Definitely blushing.
The new album that's coming out? Any other collaborations you can spill?
I do.
You've gone through a lot, eh?
That was a dark and a happy time for me.
Who's bringing you the fun now?
I bring the fun. I always bring the... Come on!
Cheers.
Hey, aren't you Nailah Blackman?
Yeah.
What are you doing in Toronto?
I'm here for the vibes.
Okay, you gotta come in for an interview with the BG show.
Sure, let's go.
Nailah Blackman, you're bringing the heat on the BG show. Congratulations on all your success, by the way.
Thank you so much. Everything has been awesome. I mean, I've been working hard and I'm just taking in all that comes with it, you know?
Well, you're taking over like Soca entirely. But it's in your blood. It's literally, it rolls through your blood, right?
Yeah.
So how does that feel to know like all of this that you've accomplished?
I was there while it was happening.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like easy.
Yeah.
A lot of long nights, a lot of hard works, a lot of stages, a lot of people. I think that soca music is a blessing, and my grandfather being the creator of it, me being able to carry on what he's been doing and do something a bit more with it, or even just put my own spin on it, do what I think, do what I want with it.
Do you feel the weight though of knowing that, you know, your family lineage was the creator of this amazing genre of music?
You know, many people have asked me that.
Yeah.
And no, it's not a weight. It's honorable, you know. It's something that if you're like, imagine if your grandfather left you a house, would you be like, oh my God, I have this big house to take care of? No, you're gonna be like, wow, I have a house. I didn't pay for it, you know what I mean? So it's more of a blessing than a weight. Yeah.
Right. That's a really interesting perspective, because I feel like most people would probably think like, damn, like she you know, she has to carry all of that.
Yeah, well, I can carry it. So if I couldn't, then I probably would feel like if it's heavy, but it's light, because we're about to turn this up a notch. You know what I mean?
Well, cheers to that. I mean, I feel like I gotta get you some Hennessy.
Well, come on.
Do you enjoy Hennessy?
I love Hennessy White, and I heard y'all don't have that in Canada. Is that
we
true?
don't have Hennessy White in Canada.
Why not?
I think that, you know, the Caribbean just holds it for themselves.
Oh, that's very
you're drinking it all off.
Come
yeah.
on. We are sharing people. I don't know why they would do that.
Do you love coming to the city, by the way?
I love Toronto. If it's one thing, I could get a bit of the Caribbean. I could get a bit of Canada. I could get a bit of America even here. Like, there's just so much happening all at once, especially I usually come around Caribana time.
Yeah.
In the summer when it's hot. Oh my God, I fall in love. Like, everything is great here.
Would you say the food is better here than in Trinidad?
Come on. I mean, when I give you an inch, don't take a yard.
But
you know
I do that. I do that.
Like, don't take a. I'm good. Come on, like,
you know, I come from Yard, so
you're Jamaican.
I am Jamaican.
Oh my God. Well, now we're gonna fight.
Oh, why are we gonna fight? It's only love. It's only
No,
love.
of course it's only love. But like, when we're talking about food, we're fighting. We're always fighting with food, because one, I think there's no place on earth that has better food than Trinidad. It's because we just have so much. We have greatness in Trinidad where food is concerned, and I've been all over the world, and I'm yet to experience food like my home, but it's not because I'm from Trinidad. I think I'm unbiased, even though I'm from there.
You think you're unbiased?
I think I'm unbiased.
How so?
The things that we fall short on, I always call us out on it.
What's your favorite Trinidadian dish?
Ooh, it has to be callaloo.
Yeah, okay, but have you ever had Jamaican callaloo?
You see, that's the thing right there. Y'all are not even in the conversation for callaloo.
What?
You know what y'all in the conversation for? You see your steamed fish?
Yeah.
Amazing. Jamaican steamed fish with the okra and all the things? Great. You see the jerk chicken? Great. The fried lobster? The lobster?
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
Everything.
Oxtail?
I don't eat oxtail. So that's I don't eat it.
Okay, curry
cow.
goat?
I don't eat that either. I don't eat red meat. I don't eat red meat. No, I don't eat red meat. So I can't talk about things I don't eat.
Right.
But like, Trinidad wins on everything else.
This is okay. I love Trinidad. Okay,
Yeah.
We love you guys. No, honestly, you guys bring this perspective of like, you know, wanting to be the kings and the queens of the Caribbean. And as Jamaicans, we know what the reality is.
But we don't want to be the kings and queens of the Caribbean. We just want to be the kings and queens of Carnival. Like, that's all we care about, you know?
Smooth. I'll give you that one. Okay, you guys can take Carnival.
Yeah.
Because definitely Trinidadian Carnival is next level.
Jamaica is my second favorite carnival.
Oh, okay. So you're back in my good books.
No, of course. I love Jamaica.
Yeah.
Sit back and wine, you not feel worry. Take my time, we not feel hurry. This might be low, low.
You said yes to a very amazing collaboration with one of our amazing artists here in Toronto, Roy Woods.
Yes.
He is a big fan of yours, by the way.
Oh, I'm a big fan of him. So
I've heard. So he was in the seat not too long ago.
Oh,
And he
really?
had some really, really nice words to say about you. I actually want to play it for you.
Did
Yeah,
he?
yeah, yeah. We're going to, producer T's going to get it on the iPad. I'm going to play it for you.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out Nyla, man. She was
Yeah,
amazing.
Nyla's big. Yeah,
man, yeah. And that was my first time meeting her, so gosh, is she beautiful.
Yeah.
Lord gosh. So beautiful.
So what happened there?
Well, she left. She had to go to a hosting.
Yeah.
And I was hurt. Dude, left my
Are
presence.
we trying to make fetch happen here?
Hey.
You and Nyla?
So Roy Woods, I mean, listen, to me it feels like love.
No, it
No
definitely
pun
feels
intended.
like love.
I mean, that's the song you guys have together. It feels like love. So
Yeah.
what do you make of what he had to say about you?
That...
Are you blushing now too?
I'm definitely blushing. But he's good vibes. He's great vibes.
Yeah.
I love his voice. I love what he did on the track. I'm really excited to do this song, perform the song with him because I mean we shot the music video the next day at SOS Fest in Markham, and that was the first time we got to perform together. But I'm gonna come back to Toronto on the 10th of May and we're gonna perform it again. So I'm excited for it.
And that music video was hot.
Yeah, it
You
was.
guys were getting a little close. You guys were
Well,
getting
I mean,
steamy.
it feels like love. You know what I mean?
So is there love happening between you two?
Well, I don't really know him very well. So,
Mm.
you can't love somebody that you don't know, but it feels like love.
Do you want to get to know him?
Well, I mean, right now I'm busy. I'm trying to finish my album. So I don't really have time for that.
Okay. So
You
you're
see
saying
what I'm
your only focus is your album right now?
Well, yeah, basically.
You've been making this crossover into mainstream, and I feel like Soca's mainstream, but you know what I mean by mainstream,
Yeah.
right? Like
It's mainstream for Toronto. Right?
exactly. Do you want to do more of that?
Yeah, I'm a very eclectic artist.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of things for many years, like a lot of genres, a lot of fusions. I'm kind of like one of those people that when I'm in a space, I'm inspired by this space. And I don't put limitations on what I create. But we live in a world today where, there's marketing and music marketing. So you somehow have to fit in a category or in a
Right.
section or a segment. But I don't really believe in those things. I just create, and where my music takes me, it takes me. So I think it is my destiny to go further than just soca music in terms of what I create and what my fans receive. And it's just a matter of time before we get there,
Is that what we're going to see more of on the new album that's coming
Yeah.
out?
So on Born a Diamond,
Yeah.
Bad, we have a lot of different sounds. I would say it stems in soca. It goes a little bit further out to even some dancehall fusions, as you can hear on Feels Like Love.
Yeah.
And then we're doing a bit of baile funk. We even have a little bit of hip hop influence sounds and just things that sound like it's in a Caribbean space, but you just have no idea what to call it because it just sounds like pop.
Any other collaborations you can spill?
I do. Well, just to say a few, I have on this project another Toronto native.
Oh.
Sad Boy.
Okay.
Yeah,
Big
you
up
know
Toronto.
I love my 6 people.
Yes.
And then I also am doing another collaboration with Shansia.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Jamaica Trini link up.
Mhm. And we have lots more, but I think you're just gonna have to wait for the album to come out to see.
Okay, well, listen, you got me super excited by that one.
Our fans have been asking for this for a long time. So Shensia and I did our first song back in 2017. That was my first year that I came out as an artist. And we did Badish, and I reached out to her because she was coming to Trinidad for her very first time, and the promoter booked me for the show as well, and was like, "Oh, you guys come and do a press run with Shensi," and I was like, "Why am I gonna do a press run for a show?" You know, like. And I literally did a song the same day, and I was like, you know what, this
You did a song the same day?
I did a song the same day that the promoter called, and I was like, you know, this song would sound so good with Shensia on it because you know she's really that bad girl.
Yeah.
And that song was called Badish. We sent it to her while she was on her way to Trinidad. She wrote the verse, we did everything, boom. And ever since then, when we met, like we just clicked. Like it was just that connection. And like she and I felt like if we knew each other for like years, we just kept making more music, you know. So we made a bunch of other songs together, and then we released one called We Ready. So that was our second song together. And this one is gonna be our third song together that we created from since back in the day when we had just clicked, but we never released it.
Oh, so this has been cooking up.
Yes.
Listen, let me pour you some Hennessy.
Love it.
All right, so who else do you have on the album?
Do you really want to know?
You know, I was thinking, I'm like, speaking of Nicki Minaj, you know, she did that love letter track to Trinidad.
Yeah.
Can we expect her on the album?
Well, as of right now, no. But maybe you could link it for me.
Would you love to have Nicki Minaj on the album?
I have been a Nicki fan from day one.
Oh.
12 years old. I was on the plane with the Wayne. You could call me Whitley. I told you, hell, man. Listen, I'm the baddest in the school, baddest in the gang. Excuse me, honey, but nobody's in my lane.
Oh, you an OG bird. Get out of
Come
here.
on, man.
No, you're
OG.
actually welcome here all the way. Cheers.
Oh, gee, I would love Nicki to jump on something. That would be amazing.
That would be so fire.
Yeah.
You know, when you come over here, obviously your fans are international.
Yeah.
But, you know, the big centers, London, New York, Toronto. Out of the three, where does Toronto, you know, rank in your opinion?
Why do you want to do this?
Because I have to.
I'm not going to lie. New
Yeah.
York trumps you.
What?
Toronto is second. And I'll tell you why.
Why?
The relationship I've built with New York is like no other. Whenever I have a side chick or like a side guy or side person, I always tell them there's room for growth. Like you can be the main.
Yeah.
Like it's not like a forever position. You know what I mean?
Oh, wait. You say Toronto is the side chick?
No, meaning it's like I my love is deep. My love is deep, but I really haven't been like we haven't rode hard enough. You know what I mean? So it's like we just need to spend a bit more time and connect deeper, and you know, and then you could be a man, maybe. You know?
But you're also telling me you said side chick, side man. So did you just play across the spectrum?
I mean, I just said it how it was, you know.
10-4.
Yeah.
But what?
Just say like I'm a plain talker. Plain talk bad manners. Okay. Plain talk bad manners.
What does that mean? I don't even know what you said. Your accent. I'm Jamaican.
But we understand Jamaicans. You can't understand me.
Sometimes I can.
Okay. It's simple.
Forgive
you know
me,
what I mean?
though.
I love people
Amen.
naturally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's no we don't do categories. I don't do categories with my music.
Yeah.
I don't do categories with people. I don't do labels naturally. I am who I am. I love who I love. I be who I want.
I love that.
That's
though.
it.
Do you find like that's the energy like even fans are coming with now?
Of course. Of course.
Yeah.
People love authenticity, and if you're fake, they're gonna know. And if they don't know, I bet you're exhausted.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to enjoy your life. You
Yeah.
have to live and have fun. If you're not, then what are you doing?
What are you doing?
Exactly. What you doing?
So who's bringing you the fun now?
I bring the fun. I always bring the. Come on! I bring the fun.
Miss Continental, only riding Tesla. All about my paper, white up in Tesla.
Who would you say out of all the Caribbean islands, yes, you know, wine the best?
Okay, and this is like really off the record because I can't say who wines the best.
Okay.
Because I could think Trinidad wines the best, but I would say I'm unbiased.
Okay.
And from my unbiased opinion, do you know who I'll put up there?
I don't know.
Saint Martin.
Saint Martin.
Saint Martin. Girls from Saint Martin could rail wine.
Yeah.
Jamaicans could really wine too, but Trinis could rail wine too. So like Trinis and Jamaica are always kind of like
2 and 3
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But St. Martin, wow.
is your number one.
Let's put second for a tie, Trinidad and Jamaica.
Yeah.
Who takes number 3? We can't exclude the Latins.
Oh.
When you're talking DR, Dominican Republic,
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, they
Yeah.
really have some different ways up in there.
They definitely wine a little bit differently there.
Yeah. At this point, we might need to do a competition.
All you don't know where you come from. All you just catching the feeling. Going right down till the sun gone. To catch your next glimpse of the fountain.
As a genre and as a people, you guys really embody what I believe is like the epitome of never stop, never settle. You're continuously pushing the culture forward, right? Putting soca on the world stage. So for people who are just watching this interview, maybe it's in their own careers, in their own lives, what advice would you give them?
I think most people would know that picture of the guys in the mine and they're like headed towards the diamond and like they're digging away and the one guy throws the what do you call that pitchfork thing?
Yeah.
He throws the pitchfork and he's walking away and the next guy is up there like digging away and the diamond is right there and you could see behind.
Yeah.
This game, this life, your career, your wants, your desires, your dreams, it's all about determination. The name of the game is to just never give up. It might take you 5 years. It might take you 2 years. It might take you 20 years. I mean, for me, I started my career at 19 years old. And I had a 3-year plan. And I said to myself I was going to break out and do international things. At 3 years into the game, that plan would have been set in motion by 22. At 22, I guess, pandemic happened. You know what I mean? Everything went silence. That was a dark and a happy time for me. It was both. Because I was so exhausted. I was happy that I got to breathe, think, grow, change, feel. But at the same time, I'm like, my plan, this is not according to my plan. We make plans and God makes plans for us.
Right.
If we find what we want to do or what we're trying to achieve is not coming to us in the way or in the timing that we want to get it, it means you're not ready for it. God don't give you more than you can handle. And if he's not giving it to you, it's because you can't handle it. So enjoy the fact that you are on your journey and grow and learn and get ready. If you get ready for what it is you desire to do, when it comes, you will know what to do with it.
Wow. That's super inspiring. Like that literally gave me chills. You've gone through a lot, eh?
I really have.
Especially in the last few years.
Yeah.
What have been some of those toughest moments?
I would say how your body betrays you. It's like your mind wants to do so much. And sometimes it's just not physically possible. Like you can't be in 2 places at once. You can't not sleep. I felt like I've had a lot of obstacles that because of my mindset, I never really let the obstacles get to me. Like I've always overcome my obstacles. But I just wish I didn't have the obstacles to begin with. I'm like, when I recorded my first album, Technique, I had no voice. I didn't understand why. Months passed, I was hoarse. Like very, very hoarse. No voice. I go to the doctor. I'm like, what's happening? He tells me I have the beginning stages of vocal nodules. He said, you're very fortunate. You're very lucky that you would have come in this time because it's reversible right now. Thank God it's not when you have to cut it off and do a surgery.
So you almost lost your voice.
Yeah, completely. He said, be silent for 2 months. I said, my G, I'm a singer. How can I? He says, no talking, no singing, no nothing. And I stayed silent for 6 weeks. I did not say hello. I had my phone and an app, I would type the words and the phone would speak for me. 6 weeks. The only way I managed to do that because it was during the pandemic. That was 2020. That was 2021. People don't understand how talking is like part of happiness.
Yeah.
If you're not speaking, you actually feel depressed. Like it's so, I don't know why it's connected like that because you're just silent. Like even if you're thinking, you're just silent. And I got back my voice a bit and I went into the taste of carnival. Everything was slow. There was financial struggles because, you know, you're not performing, you're not doing everything like normal. And I said, okay, I'm going to work on an album. I barely had my voice, but I had to learn to use my voice in a different way. I recorded a whole 19-song album, Technique, with no voice, basically. Everything that I did, I used my voice in a different way. Like Technique, the title track, I'd never been able to sing so low in my life. Everybody will party. Now I unlocked a whole new chapter of my voice. You know what I mean? And it was because I was determined. I don't care. Like, I'm going to fix my voice. It furthered on. I went back to the doctor. He was like, okay, now you have silent reflux, which is basically, it's your nodules is going away, but the acid is coming up and burning your vocal folds repeatedly. You have to change your whole diet. I changed my whole lifestyle. And then Come Home. Come Home came off of my album.
And that, you know, that's my track.
Yeah.
And I don't know half of what you're saying on that track.
You don't?
I don't. But you know, it ain't like a drip, everybody. And I'm just like, yo, it's just don't laugh at me. It's not my fault.
Yeah.
But I just love it. It brings joy.
And that's what it was. I was in a downer saddest part of my life.
Wow.
And then I just had to change. I changed everything and I worked really hard. And that season for Trinidad Carnival, I did 149 shows, one short of 150 in 6 weeks. And you know what? Before I went to do Carnival, it was in December 2022, I went back to the doctor and the doctor said, Nyla, I'm sorry, but if you do Trinidad Carnival this year, you might lose your voice forever.
What?
That's what he said. He said, your voice can't handle it. It can't handle it. Don't do it. You can't handle it. You'll lose your voice forever. You're struggling to make your notes right now. You're struggling to hold on. You're now recovering from the vocal nodules. You have the silent reflux. You just have to focus on your diet, focus on your rest, and get better. And I said, I need money.
Yeah. you look how good you look. Yeah. And what did he say?
Well, I didn't tell him no. I just said, okay, no problem. I'll think about it. And then I left.
Yeah.
And then I went and did 149 shows in 6 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I was on every stage. Then that year, 2023, if I show you that calendar, I actually did things I shouldn't have been able to do. I actually had a show, let's say I had a show on Saturday morning in New York. Saturday night, I was in Toronto. And then I flew out and was in New York again on Sunday morning. Like that was the kind of things I was doing.
Why did you risk it?
I was not going to give up on my voice. I was not going to give up on anything. And coming from the Caribbean, you don't have opportunities. It's you have to fight for your opportunities. You have to fight to make it in this world, to be recognized as a soca artist. Soca is a huge genre in the Caribbean and it's not recognized internationally.
Does that piss you off?
I wouldn't say it pisses me off. I understand why. I'm a logical person. I always have to think why. Like, I'm not going to be ignorant. I'm not going to think, oh, we're the greatest thing, even though I think we are.
Yeah.
We're the greatest thing. Everybody should just welcome us with open arms. No, we have to fight for what we want. And if we want, let's strategically think, how can we make this better? How can we do more? How can we be better, do better?
What's your solution to making soca on the global scale, like Afrobeats, for example?
I can't break soca music by myself. A genre breaking on the back of one person is unheard of. Afrobeat is a huge genre. They have so many giants in Afrobeat. I believe that in order for soca to really break as a genre, we need a movement. We need a lot of young people doing soca at a high level with high standards and the quality of visuals, marketing, sound production, mixes, mastering, songwriting at a high level. Performance, choreography, everything. It requires a team, a proficient team. It also requires vision, and everybody has to be on the same page. Everybody has to be one and in unity.
Let you down, my friend. It was a misunderstanding. So if I took it for granted, don't I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you I stand.
Why don't we do a little game here?
Okay.
Yeah, as we're wrapping up here. Teach me 3 sayings from Trinidad.
Okay, well, you must know lime. Lime.
Lime, yes, yeah, that's like
Yes.
chill.
Yes. We lime in.
We're liming. Yeah.
Lime in.
Yeah,
Oh, let's just say bacchanal.
Bacchanal.
Yeah, bacchanal.
Yeah.
Bacchanal is like...
Bacchanal.
Yes, bacchanal. That's... It could be good, it could be bad, right? I mean,
Bacchanal?
yes. It can be used in 2 ways.
Okay.
Right? So there's the good bacchanal, which is the fun, lewd behavior.
Oh.
Very lewd behavior.
Yeah. So use it in a sentence for me.
Okay. We went down to the party and it was real bacchanal.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Or
Yeah.
it could be used in a bad way, meaning commerce, confusion, and just drama.
So could I be like, what's the bacchanal?
Well, that's not how you would use it. You would
Okay.
say, I don't really like to deal up with them because them just be on a real bacchanal thing.
Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
I'll give you this one.
Yeah.
Bisquinky.
What?
Bisquinky.
What?
Bisquinky.
Like a biscuit?
No. Bisquinky is basically like when, like, you see how you look really nice and really put together.
Thank you.
Right? If you came in here and like your buttons were like mismatched and your shirt had like crumbs and like maybe like a ketchup stain on it or whatever, you would say you look really bisquinky. Like you're not put together. You're disorderly. If there was like things about this place inside of here, real bisquinky. Like
Bisquinky.
Bisquinky. Yeah.
K. Like
K.
bisquinky.
Bisquinky.
Oh, bisquinky.
Yes.
All right. So lime, bacchanal, and bisquinky.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start dropping those on people just to be like... Nailah Blackman, thank you so much for sharing your journey. We're so excited about the new track, the upcoming album.
Feels like love.
Yes. And honestly, I feel like we got there. We started up a little rough.
We did. I came hot off the press with you. I'm not going to lie.
And I came hot off the press too. But Soca superstar Nailah Blackman on the BG Show. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
So don't you ever let me down again, 'cause I'm depending on you, so you better come through this time. Please hear my cry, and if I ever let you down, my friend, it was a misunderstanding. So I took it for granted. I promise from today I go jump like I never jump, wave like I never wave, wine like I never wine before, just to show you I stand.
Hey, it's BG, and I want to know, what do you think about what you just watched? Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments below, but also make sure to check out even more great content like this video and this video over here. And if you haven't subscribed to the Gonez Show, do so right now by clicking this button right here.